You better be careful. There's a COVID right behind you. There's a COVID right behind you. Run for your life, man. My God,
So I have two favors to ask of you tonight this evening.
Why are you taking pictures?
Please go to
Why are you taking pictures?
protestcalgary.org.
Taking pictures. Hey,
Look at this crazy lady.
I can't hear you.
Look at this crazy lady attacking people.
And we're not going to stand for this. So we're offering $500 to anybody who can identify this woman, and we're going to take her to court. We're going to take her through the proper channels to deal with this. You're probably wondering how I got here. Yep, that's me, being assaulted by a crazy Karen at a union protest in Calgary, Alberta. It wasn't that serious, but that doesn't make it right. We need this lady's information, and I need your help. And I've got a reward for you if you can give us her name. What's going on, guys? K2 with Rebel News. It happened again. A Rebel News journalist was assaulted by an NDP extremist. That was me. Yesterday, Adam Soos and I went to a pro-mask rally where about 80 people gathered together to ask for gatherings to be illegal and testing and isolating to come back to Alberta. There was a commotion near the counter protest where a lady was screaming at people, telling them to go to Auschwitz.
Hey, no oxygen going to your brain. You better be careful. There's a COVID.
And obviously, as a cameraman, I go over and check it out. Well, she didn't like that. She turned around and she came towards me asking why I was taking pictures of her.
why are you taking pictures?
Go
Why
to
are you taking pictures?
protestcalgary.org.
Well, I was taking a video and I didn't have to answer her because for obvious reasons, she was acting erratic.
Go to
There's a
Auschwitz.
COVID right.
This crazy lady grabbed my camera and pushed it down.
Taking pictures. Hey, why?
That's assault. And sure, it's not that serious, it's not as physical as some may deem assault to be, but we're not going to stand for that. You cannot touch a journalist. You cannot touch a cameraman. You can't touch the media. And most importantly, you cannot touch Rebel News.
protestcalgary.org. What was that?
Oh,
What was that URL?
look at this crazy lady.
I can't hear you.
Look at this crazy lady attacking people.
Adam and I assumed that there was going to be some Antifa types there, and there was. I actually recognized some people from my first ever video with Rebel going undercover at an Antifa meeting. But that wasn't the issue here. It was actually the Karen. And luckily our security guard was actually the first one to remove her hand off of my camera. So thankfully I did have him there because it could have been worse and it could have been anybody else. And we're not going to stand for this. So we're offering $500 to anybody who can identify this woman, and we're going to take her to court. We're going to take her through the proper channels to deal with this. There was a cop nearby who did stop her and pushed her aside to talk to her, telling her that she can't do that. But that's not enough for us. We need to set a precedent. You cannot touch us. So we're going to sue her. We're offering $500 for anyone that can identify her, and if you do know her, please go to whoisthis.ca. We're not going to stand for this. Please go to whoisthis.ca if you know this woman. Please, find my grandma. We are offering $500 to anyone who can identify her so we can take her to court, set a precedent. Sure, it was me today, and the handsy person was a crazy old Karen. But what if it was one of the women who work for our team? Sheila, Drea, Catherine, Tamara, Alexa. We don't want anybody getting the idea that they can put their hands on them either. You cannot touch Rebel News.